Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to take you guys on a tour of this home that I have just built, or finished building. And I still have several homes in my town that I want to do recordings for and get up for you guys that I've built over the last couple of months. But I absolutely love this house, and I just wanted to go ahead and get the video up and show you guys. So I did put it on the Teen Idol plot, and I've had a home on this plot before. It was the Nashville Star, so you can go and check out my videos and check that out. It actually was a home for a Nashville Star that actually had a recording studio and all that good stuff. And so I have since demolished it, and so I wanted to build something on this plot. And with it being gated, and I was sitting here trying to think what to do. I ended up coming up with this home, and the reason it is titled Graceland Inspired is because that is exactly what it is. I kind of just got the inspiration as far as the room layout from Graceland. And I know once we get inside and we're looking at the rooms, it's definitely going to be, you know, definitely just an inspired build of kind of the proximity of the rooms. It's not going to be identical or anything like that. So I definitely wanted to just go ahead and say that. And of course the decor, decor and all that is my taste. And this is also, just on the original, because we're so limited with plot space, but it is inspired on just what would have been the original part of the home there in Graceland. So we will just kind of span the property real quick. And it does have I was really pleased with this outside area. And so when we get back there and looking at that, I will show you guys more of that. But I did do the stone because Graceland, has the stone exterior. And so as you're coming up, you've got the lines on both sides because of, that's how Graceland is. And so that made me, want to add that. And as you come into the front there's the big pillars and the wooden and wrought iron door with plants on either side. And as you come into the foyer, I have made it to where you follow on through to the foyer with the wrought iron doors out to the back. But there is your staircase on the left. And I've just put a table and some artwork on the wall. There's grandfather clock, place to hang coats. If you look back this way, that would be your front door. Coming in through the front door to the right would be the living room. Let me drop those. And this is probably one of my favorite living rooms I've ever done. I love the colors. Of course, this is some of my favorite furniture. And I do use a lot of the stuff, over and over again, but it's my favorite. And I actually do gameplay quite often, and I enjoy doing it. It's kind of like adult Barbies. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and so Barbies was a huge thing. I'm assuming it still is, but I just love playing in my game, and I want my homes to be homes that I really like to enjoy and to visit. And this is definitely going to be a home that I really do enjoy, spending time in during gameplay. So that is the living room. As you come back across the foyer, you come into the dining room. And I tried to make the house really nice, but not overly nice, because it's not a huge mansion. The original Graceland was not, the original build was not a huge mansion by today's standards. Maybe back in the day it was, but it was still a very livable, comfortable home. And so that's kind of how I wanted to do this build, to where it's comfortable, but it's still elegant, I guess. And so that's the dining room. And as you come through these double doors, you come into the kitchen. And I've used the red walls with the wainscoting around 3 sides, but then on this wall, I did that, I guess if you would say accent wall for where the hutch was, I did it just in the plain white. And I really love this kitchen. This is probably one of my favorite kitchens as well. And I love the way that rug pulls in all the blues and the reds and the greens and everything in the kitchen. So I use it a lot for the runner in front of the sink. And of course, I love that new window from the Sims Chase. And this door here just leads to a stairwell tucked in there, and it just takes you down to the basement, and that is where the washer and dryer is. And there's just some tools hanging on the wall, the water heater, and some shelving. So I can back up. And then that door is the door that leads from the back of the staircase. And then there's a door that goes outside to the patio. And so we'll come back around here. This doorway leads to the downstairs bedroom. And when you come through the little entryway there, immediately to the right is a closet. And immediately to the left is an ensuite bath for this bedroom. And these are the farmhouse bathroom items. I did use one of those new windows. I just got that last night actually, when I finished that Sims Chase, that the current one for yesterday, and got that, and the I think it was the toothbrushes. And so that is the ensuite bath. And then as you come on into the entryway, this is the downstairs bedroom. And it kind of has a view to the pool. That hedge does kind of obstruct the window a little, but it also gives privacy to the bedroom. But you can still see out to the pool area. So we will come back out, and we will go upstairs. And the actual Graceland has up the stairs, there's those big curtains, and it depends on what time of the year you go. Last time I was there, I think they were like blue and gold or something. I can't really remember exactly. The real Graceland is very gaudy. But I love it because I love Elvis. That's one thing my real in real life, my friends and family know I'm an absolute Elvis nut. So just his decor taste was not something I would like. But I guess maybe back in those days that was popular. But I did add windows there, and you'll see in a second what those windows are covering. So anyway, if you spin around up here, there's just that chest with some artwork and lights, over the artwork there. And so we will come around this way first, and this little small little hallway brings you into this little area, and you can go left, you can go straight, or you can go right. If you go right, you come into the part of the house where Lisa Marie's bedroom actually was. And so I made this like a preteen, teen girls room in this particular house. And it's got, the lamps and the gaming station, bookshelf, of course the pink bed, and just a desk and things over there. And through this door way here would be the closet, and then you would walk on through to the bathroom, and there's one of those new toothbrush holders that I put there on the sink. And again, like I said, the bathroom is accessible from the hallway area. And if we come back out, of course, there is a door, like I said, that goes straight there, but we will come back around here, And I'll show you that room in just a second as we wind back around that way. But upstairs there's a doorway that originally of the original house, from what I can say. I've never been upstairs. I'll start by saying that, but pictures and things that I have seen, there was a door that led into a little area that would have had double doors to the office, and then there was like double doors, but there were corner doors to Elvis's bedroom. Of course, we can't do corner doors, so I just had to do the best I could. But you come through this door, and there if you go straight, you come into what is the office. And I wanted to use this wallpaper, and so that's kind of where I got between that and the artwork, with the orange and the greens. That's kind of how I pulled, this room together. And I really like how it turned out. It's a really nice, cozy office. It's not too formal, you know, but I think it matches the house, perfectly. And so as you come back out here, this little doorway here, this is what I was going to show you what the windows were covering, above the stairwell. Is you come in this door, because I wanted this back here, I wanted the archway to not be disrupted. So I chose to do the stairs to the basement in this way, so that you come around the back of the stairs and go, up to the, I said basement, up to the attic. So, this would be your access up there. And so I'll show you guys that real briefly, because I haven't done anything. Mine is just an unfinished attic. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, if I'm going to do anything with it. But Graceland did have an attic, so I definitely wanted to include that. And so as we come back down, through these double doors would be the entryway into the master bedroom. And I was binge watching a lot of videos on YouTube in the last couple of nights, and Summershy Sims had actually used this bed and the arrangement with the chairs and stuff like that. And so I wanted to try that out, just because this bed also matches this wallpaper so pretty and perfectly. So I really love that color arrangement. And so just a shout out to her for that. And then this is just a scan, and I did those double archways to kind of open it up more, for the little alcoves that would have been in the original bedroom. And of course, the original Graceland, Elvis liked everything dark and black and leather, and his windows were all darked out and all that kind of stuff. But that is not my taste. So as you come in through this doorway, you come into what is the master bath. And there's the toothbrush holder, that's the gray there. So if you see it, and then through this doorway is the walk-in closet. And in the real Graceland, Elvis's bodyguard slept in this ensuite where the dressing area was. There was a bed for his bodyguard so that he would be in close proximity to Elvis. So but for the sake of my build, it's just the dressing room, the intended purpose of the room. And of course it has the two big windows, and of course it has that door that goes out to the hallway. So that is upstairs. So we will go back downstairs, and we'll go out the wrought down doors. And like I said, this comes out to the patio area. And this is just a really nice place that they have access to also from the kitchen. and they can come out here and they can, entertain outside and grill and cook. And I've used this white fencing to cover up the back of those grills because I wish the back of the grills match the front of the grills. I don't like the wooden backs of them, so I covered that up. And there's just, a place to dine. There's a trash can there. And then over this way, that's also another reason why I wanted to add this fencing is to put a gate around, the pool area would be gated for, safety reasons and privacy reasons. And so I've, had the gate here with the two the hedges on either side. And as you come into the gate, you come into a seating area, and I've used the chairs and table from when we did the pool house event, and I've got that rug. I think that's in the sandy color. I'm not sure, and I can't remember if we got these rugs with the pool event or not, but it matched perfect with the blues and the yellows and things. And I've got some of those outdoor lamp posts because I was playing with the game last night, and at nighttime it's really, really pretty out here the way it's, lit up. And then of course that is kind of how I did the hedges and the gate there. But yeah, I really like this backyard area. And as we come on through, it has a really nice size pool, and there's just some plants there in the corner, and then there's a little bar area here for entertaining. And on this end, there is an umbrellaed patio table. And I really love how this turned out. I was just kind of playing around. I wanted an accent feature here, and I've used those white frosted, I think they're really technically considered a fencing, but I put those behind these outside pool recliners, and at night when it's lit up, you see those posts. It's just really super pretty, but it's even pretty in the daytime to me because it just gives that contrast, and it's just kind of a vocal point of that side of the pool to me, and so that is how I chose to set that up. And then of course there's another umbrella table over here in this corner. And of course, the main vocal point at this end would be this water feature. And so that is the outside area. And this is definitely going to be a home that I'm going to enjoy, actually spending a lot of gameplay hours in. And so let me turn around here. The house, like I said, is not huge. I actually can fit it in one screen. So this will be to show you furniture placement of the actual house. And this is first floor. And then I'm going to go to build mode so you can kind of see the room sizes. And then we'll go up to the second floor, and that is furniture placement mode. And then that's build mode. And then we'll go up to the attic just for the sake of saying that we done it. And then that's, the total width and depth of the actual home itself. This home is on a premium lot. I can't remember if I said that or not, and so I'll show you the placement of how I how I placed the plants and things. But the home does take up the whole width of the property, but I wanted to have a really nice, pretty backyard, so that's kind of how I went. In the design of the home. Like I said, it was Graceland inspired, so I wanted to go with the what was originally there when Graceland was built, the original house itself. and then I just kind of went from there and added to it as far as the backyard and things. But I really like how it turns out, and between the backyard and the house itself, and then this little bit of stuff that I've done here in the front, it does, like you can see, it takes up the whole length of the plot. So that is my Graceland inspired home, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you did, please consider subscribing, because I'll have more Sims free play videos coming up. Thanks, guys.